Hi, I'm Scott. Welcome to Synth Stuff. Well, today's an exciting day. Roland has just dropped the Fantom EX upgrade for the flagship Fantom. Not the Fantom O line, but the top of the line Fantom flagship like my Fantom 6 here. The EX brings a whole lot of new capability. Coming up. So the rumor about a firmware upgrade for the Fantom has been floating around for months now, and it's finally here, and it is called the Fantom EX. Unlike firmware for virtually every other synthesizer, Roland is not giving it away for free. Roland does not give away anything for free anymore, it seems like. They are very tight-fisted on their upgrades and expansions, and whereas other manufacturers, Hydrosynth, Cobalt, and so on, they will do releases that have new features and functionality, and they just do it. Roland is charging for this one. However, I'm not feeling too bad about that because this comes with an awful lot of stuff in it. So the new Fantom EX upgrade is $199 US. It comes with new ACB capabilities. So the ACB engine built into the System 8 is now also in the Fantom. Exact same engine. So now we have an ACB engine in the Fantom, we can run ACB instruments. And part of the EX upgrade includes two of them. We get a Jupiter 8 expansion, which is also in the System 8 natively, and we get an SH101 expansion. Both of those are full ACB models, and they can do the same kind of circuit mod and aging that we have in the System 8. We of course already have the ABM model of the Jupiter 8 and the SH101 in there, but now we have the far superior ACB models. The EX also includes the Zencore model of the JD800 expansion. That was $150 previous to the EX expansion. So if you do not have the JD800 expansion in your Fantom and you want it, hey, well, the EX gets it for $50 extra. You now have the full Zencore version of the JD800 expansion in your Fantom. It also includes Enzyme, which is the Fantom's Zencore-driven analog modeling synthesizer. It's an excellent synthesizer. Again, it was $150, but it's included in EX. So now we're at $300 worth of instruments in this $200 expansion. Not to mention the ACB capability, which they're just throwing in on top of it. On top of that, we also get a new German concert piano, and this is a V piano, so it is the modeled piano, and that is a new expansion for the V piano engine in the Fantom. And we're getting another supernatural piano, which is an acoustic 3 piano. That's also included. We're getting two new effects. We're getting a shimmer and a mod reverb. I know we've heard the shimmer reverb on the new Gaia 2. I suspect it's probably the same one. And we also get new functionality in terms of DAW control for Cubase and Presonus. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't care about it anyway because I use Cubase. So Cubase, you now have DAW control of Cubase from your Fantom with the EX expansion. So I have bought the EX expansion and it has finished downloading. Yes, it has. So we're going to go install it in the Fantom. But before we do that, I do want to give you one caveat in that Roland's upgrades of this type are tied to both the device and the user. So if you sell your Fantom with an EX upgrade in it, the buyer will continue to have that EX upgrade as long as he does not re-register the Fantom to himself, because doing so will erase everything that you have ever bought and installed in it, and even though you've bought it, you can't use it again. So it's really a one-time deal. As long as you have a Fantom and you're going to keep it and you plan to keep it, go ahead and buy the expansions because you just load them in and you'll be good to go. But the way Roland does its licensing is really, it's not good if you are planning on selling used gear. Okay, just that caveat there. I'll leave that. Okay, so the upgrade process that Roland forces us through to upgrade firmware and expansions and so on into the Fantom is brutal. It's awful. It's the worst I've ever seen since maybe 1980s computer era. It's so bad. We need to download the files from Roland Cloud. Then we have to pick which files we're going to send across. We have to unzip some zip files and create folders on a USB stick, and you have to make sure you get the correct ones. And then we got to put the USB stick into the Fantom and then turn it off and hold down the right key while we turn it on, and then it does a upgrade for I don't know, 10 or 15 or 20 minutes, and then it'll say one thing on the screen. Then you got to take the USB key out and put it in a different port, and then it does another upgrade for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we got to shut it off and then turn it on while holding down the tempo key to get it into the import stage, where we can then import the scenes and the other expansions, and you have to do each of those one by one, and then you have to pick where you want all of these scenes to go. You have to click each individual scene to tell it where it's going to go. It's just the worst process ever, where when you have something like the modal Cobalt 8, the upgrade process for a Cobalt 8 is you open the modal app, it connects to the Cobalt 8, and it says, oh, hey, there's a firmware update. Do you want to install it? You click yes. And it sits there and grinds away for a minute, and it says, okay, it's done. And that's it. That is what a flagship synthesizer from a major synthesizer manufacturer should do. You should not be having to do 7 different steps with USB keys that takes over an hour and involves a ton of manual copying and pasting and changing, and it's ridiculous that Roland makes us do this, and it's ridiculous that they continue to have this process in place. Roland just published a 15-minute long YouTube video that describes the process that you have to go through in order to upgrade the Fantom. That in itself should say something, that it takes 15 minutes to describe the 7 different steps required in order to upgrade the Fantom. Ridiculous. Okay, so enough of that rant. I think I've talked about that before, and it's a real sticking point with me. I've downloaded the update. I'm going to copy it on the USB key, update my Fantom, and see what we get. All right, that took quite some time. It took me about 40 minutes to do that. I've done this process before, so I'm familiar with it. I'm sure other people it will take quite a bit longer to do. I have the various things installed, and I put in my scenes starting at C55. So let's see what we have here. Sounds like a EP. Oh, here we have a JD800 sound. Oh yeah. There's no question that's a JD800. Big brass mix. SH101 Ghost Bass. German concert piano. Tine. Okay. Very nice. Alright, so now these here, these red ones, are enzyme presets or scenes. Tighten up the knobs there. I was trying to push into Aftertouch there and managed to push my, my keyboard down. Oh, I like that. So those are all the new scenes that come with the Fantom EX expansion or upgrade. We do have obviously a lot more to go through. We've got a whole Jupiter 8 ACB expansion to look at. We have, of course, the fantastic Enzyme engine that I really want to get into. This is my first experience with Enzyme, so I haven't really played with much of it yet. But hey, it's a new engine. It sounds great. I mean, from what I've heard, I'm really impressed with the Enzyme engine thus far, and hopefully I will continue to be. So this is probably going to be the first of several videos on the EX expansion for Fantom. I'm now buried now because I've got the I've got the Montage M that I need to do a video on the ANX engine and all the new stuff in the Montage, and now I've got all this new stuff in the EX, so I certainly have my work cut out for me in the next few weeks. I hope you like what you saw here today. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, requests, please leave them in the comments section below, and please like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you very soon with more Fantom EX. Thanks for watching.